Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's Thursday evening, 8 p.m., and you're listening to the home of Commodore 64 remixes, Slay Radio. Let us spice up your evening with Slaygon's incoherent ramblings.
Anywho Hazel.
And Ziona's pro dance moves. To the best selection of remixes, sits, and demo scene tracks. Sit back, relax, and enjoy this thing. Slay tuned.
Yeah, 2 seconds before we are online.
No, we are on air now.
Yes. Now,
Hello,
now we
people.
are on air, yes.
Yeah, well, that's not a new one on RKO, is it? The one you were looking for.
Not the... Hang on a minute.
Since our last show.
Yes, since our last show. So, never mind, we will discuss this later.
Yeah, we'll just play some other tune for now and go from there.
No, we won't. Right now, we are saying hello to everyone first.
Yes,
hi, everyone.
obviously. But first we say hi, then we play another song, then we find the song you wanted.
No, this
No?
won't happen. No.
Okay, so play a song then.
No, I'm not playing a song. We are saying hello.
What? Did you make up your mind?
I made up my
When?
mind. I made up my mind earlier as well. So, hi everyone. We are so well organized today.
Well, that tends to happen when you drop in like 15 seconds after we're supposed to go on air.
I'm sorry, I had an evening nap.
So did I.
Well, yes, and you woke up later, so... But,
Yeah, yet I managed to do all the things I was supposed to do.
yeah, but that's different.
Yeah, is it?
You don't need makeup and shit.
No, I just needed to sort all the streaming stuff out. You know.
Yeah, right. Anyway.
Anyway, hi everyone. Are we on air everywhere you are, etc., and
Are
so
we?
on and so forth? We don't know because we never checked.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
What do you mean we don't know?
We don't know.
We should surely know if we are on air.
I haven't checked. We seem to be on air. I'm just double checking with, well, potentially the people on the other end of this whole thing here.
Potentially. Okay,
Potentially.
then. How was your week?
My week, oh gosh, it was kind of productive actually. Yeah, except for all the meetings. But other than that, yeah, it was kind of okay.
Kind of okay. Yeah. I guess I could say the same. And I could certainly say, after I put this here,
No way.
yes,
You do.
it wasn't there. So no, you didn't import it.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
It wasn't there. I was looking for it. That was my problem.
I put them there before the show, like 2 hours before.
Well, you might copy it to the directory, but it wasn't
No.
like here.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, well, okay, we won't agree on that. Never mind.
Because now we're going to find duplicates because you're shit at using the search function in that
No, I'm
program.
not. There wasn't any.
Like half of the time you say, no, it's not here. I go there and search for it. Then I find it.
Excuse me, it is one instance and it's here, and because I imported it now, not because you didn't. Anyway, never mind.
Anyway, hello people, hi.
Yeah, hi, and we have we have officially started summer, and besides that, we also had an amazing month of May in terms of remixes, because there were a lot of 64 and Amiga remixes. Yes, and Leo did the Remix News edition, which would be the longest this time. So if you want to hear in a nutshell what production happened on the remix scene in May, then stay with us and we will play the Remix News around 9. And also a lot of things are in progress because, not only a lot of remixes got released, but Johan Andersson took the lead from Peter Clark. Yep. And I guess the newest information that I got from Johan Andersson that Fast Loaders took the lead from him, but he was all-time a favorite for a while, and this is his newest release, Saboteur 2 Western Mix.
He's still on second place, so not bad at all.
Yeah, exactly. It was just one place back, but last week he took the lead. So here comes Johan Andersson. There's only one problem with this song. It's way too short.
Indeed. Indeedums. Oh, now my machine starts to do that funny thing again.
To be loud. Okay.
Yeah. At least I shut off the dark mode on Facebook, which is a bit of a resource hog compared to the old one. But still, I don't know what it does.
You could probably hear it. So, and yeah, I just wanted to say hello everyone on IRC as well. Sorry that we didn't have time to say hello yet, but now we are here.
Yeah, ever so slowly getting to IRC as well. Just made sure all of the bits and pieces were up and running. Like an hour and a half before the show, I could for my life not figure out why the audio wasn't routed correctly. Whatever I did, muted the microphones on whatever, tried to reroute everything on the stream machine. Nothing worked. It still picked up sound. So, yeah, funny things happen, apparently.
Right. Yeah, just slightly before the show, and you didn't change any sort of settings.
I did not.
And today it looks like that people really feel like summer staying inside, or who knows, maybe they are listening to us from the beach, because I see like a kind of high listener count on the relays. But, well, maybe they will start to come on Facebook and on YouTube as well. I haven't checked yet, so it's... and you know that you can join us on Twitch since last week. So Slaygon created a Twitch account.
Still not sure if we're going to continue streaming there, but we'll see. We'll see.
Well, if you keep up, maybe there might be some gamers falling in who realize that they didn't know 64 remixes before. Who knows?
Maybe. Who knows? Anyway, we're there. If someone wants to, I don't know, follow us there, then, well, do that, I guess.
Do that, I guess. Promotion by Slaygon.
It's excellent.
Do that, I guess. Yeah, I kind of used to say that we are one step closer to Discord with this, but I know we are not, so don't even...
Well, that has nothing to do with Discord.
Yes, I know. But Discord is also primarily for gamers.
And related to the machine sound, making sounds, Alpa says, so you have another fan in the studio. Well, yeah. I have two. I have the Dyson fan and apparently now the MacBook Air.
You have a lot of fans here. It feels so good. Actually,
Jason
it starts to be warm
us
here now.
Yeah, I know. I just need to keep that closed for a little bit.
Why?
Because no reason we need to talk on air right now.
Okay. Okay then. No reason. So
I might explain later, but not now.
So it's a private story that I couldn't
hello,
know
Martin
about.
Åkerlund. Hello, Leia.
Hi.
Hello, Damir. And Björn Malmö. And Max Levin. And Rafi.
Nice. Okay. And on IRC, plenty of people as well. Hi.
And Peter Clark. Chris Willock. And my mother.
God.
Hello, mother. Oh, hello, Marcel, who just joined us.
Hello, mother. Hello, Marcel. Hi. Oh, yeah. Hello, everyone. Again.
And Wobbler found us on Twitch.
Oh,
hey,
cool.
Hey.
Hi. I still didn't create an account on Twitch. Last time I got that far that I almost created an account, but then I stopped when giving my potential username and trying to figure it out what it should be, because otherwise, well, everything is already busy or not available.
Yeah, someone already took Slaygon, so kind of went with the real Slaygon or something.
The real Slaygon,
yeah.
Okay. Right, there's no other Slaygon. You are the only real Slaygon.
Google Slaygon and you'll see there's only me.
Okay.
Only me.
I'm supposed to sing that to you, not you to yourself.
Well...
Anyway.
You didn't, so I had to.
Are you lonely now? Okay then. So LPG had a request. No, not even one request. Several requests. But yeah, put in your requests because we are happy to play them. And he said, "Hello, Ziona and Slaygon. Can you play Machine Supremacy Cytology 2 Trinity? A classic, of course we can.
Of course."
I know it's 12 minutes, but still, isn't this cool? So it's like you cannot really get bored of it, and it has such amount of variety that normally I would not play a 10-minute long song entirely in a show. Well, rarely we do that, but I think with such a variety of medleys, we can easily do that.
Yeah, exactly. It's like 3 songs in one or 4 or whatever it is.
Yeah.
It's good enough of variety in there, so that's nice. I think.
Totally. It became classic. It will remain classic, and I'm pretty sure that it's in the all-time top 10 or 20. I don't know, but it surely is on the top somewhere. And people on the IRC are talking about the events that happened like last year, and the fact that I might sound like I confused the 8-bit symphony events because, well, one was certainly last June, like a year ago. Oh my God, that was a year ago.
Yeah, in like a couple of days. Was it 12th or 14th? Was it?
It was
something like that.
Yeah, it was somewhere there in between our birthdays.
Exactly.
So yeah, it's awesome, and it was awesome. And there was an 8-bit symphony, the recordings for the double CD in Prague in February, and this was the 8-bit symphony probably that I was referring to. So, that might be the confusion, Kudrix, but yeah, it's great to hear that you were also in Bergen. I sometimes have to put together the faces with the nicks because otherwise I might get confused, especially when we introduce ourselves on our real name. That is another thing. Nicknames, I have a better time remembering nicknames actually than real names. So
yeah, same here. And apparently some cameras froze here. So
okay,
interesting. Mine froze as well. Cool. This is awesome.
Well,
things are going great. At least we have one camera left. So
yeah,
I'll fix those when we play the next song or something.
Yeah, I guess so. But at least we are audible, I guess.
Yeah, so we still have audio. This is still radio, people. So yeah.
Yep, and there were those events, and I know, Martin Land, that we are still missing the interview from the 8-bit symphony recording sessions.
Yes,
that we will eventually do.
I had a word with Chris about that, and we're going to try to time something nice there so the interview comes out at the same time as some other stuff. Let's put it that way.
Okay, so let's time them right, because I guess it would make sense to sync them with some other events related. And besides that, since X got postponed to next year, I guess this year we will do that podcast. So we can remember all those moments from 2018 like we were there or something.
Yeah, it's perfect.
At least the 2016 one wasn't that long. It was 55 minutes, but those who were there, they certainly claimed that they felt like being there again. So let's hope we can aim for this with the 2018 recordings. And there are way more recordings that we have done and way longer talks that we did there.
It's there's a shit bunch of recordings now.
Yeah, so I guess it would be a sort of replacement or at least something to survive on until next year when it comes to X. And also, there's one event that we don't know anything about yet, which is BitLive in Bergen. So,
which is supposed to be, what was it, October?
Yeah,
mid-October?
supposed to be. Yeah, supposed to be. Now there's no X in the way. I'm just wondering what the guys are kind of thinking when it comes to these events now.
I think they're hopeful, so they're kind of just what's it called? Hålla tummarna. Crossing their fingers that the pandemic is gone by then.
Yeah.
Flights are available and all that shit. So yeah. It's hard to see if that will happen or not, but it doesn't seem very likely.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess we will really see what's going on like in a few months, but I'm still hopeful.
I'm still hopeful. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Peter Clark said, Erika, I've seen worse screensavers, lol. That is kind of fun. Yeah. we are becoming screensavers, static pictures, and all of that if we continue this way.
Well, I can freeze the remaining cam as well if need be.
Yeah.
Cool.
So anyway,
Play a song so I can fix these things. They annoy me.
yeah, please. Okay, Sheldon. So Icepeak says he wants to hear Gyroscope unsolicious version to get Martinland up on the dance floor. Like that.
Evil.
Cam, we want Cam.
Happy or something. Yeah, Martin Cam.
Yeah, Martin Cam, indeed.
Like the sign language translator in the corner.
Yep. Unsolicious version, Gyroscope, and Kronblom or Kronberg.
One of those.
Well, Kronberg. You see my accent right now? You see how I pronounced it?
Yes.
Unbelievable. But is Kronblom Swedish?
I think so. Not sure.
Okay, because then it's Kronberg, but otherwise it's Kronberg. So it's confusing.
In English, it's Kronberg anyway.
Yeah, Michael Wildhagen says, I really miss them kitties. Please, Mr. Slaygon, do them kitty cams soon.
Yes, I will do that soon.
Yeah, you will get it. And until then, maybe I can upload shitloads of photos, because the thing is that I'm worse with cats than the moms with the babies. And still, I think I'm.
And that's not a lie.
I think I'm posting very rarely, but then guaranteed I post some cat pictures anyway. So those that don't like cats, they will unsubscribe from me very soon. But yeah, I kind of don't mind.
Kind of, sort of.
Yeah, I don't think anyone can have enough of cats. I love cats. I love them so much. If you don't know, that was a dating video where the girl kind of introduced herself and she started to cry. That much she loves the cats. So I guess most of you have seen it.
Oh,
and if not, then someone can look it up and just post it because it's kind of fun.
Yeah, and Wobbler apparently says that Kronberg is Danish, which might very well be true.
So is it still Kronberg then? Or
we're speaking English, so who cares?
Yeah, I know. IKEA, our forever argument, like when we are talking about IKEA, and I say IKEA because it's easier anyway. And on my language, it's also IKEA. And by the way, on its original language, it's also IKEA.
No, it's not. It's IKEA.
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 Okay, well, I'm
IKEA.
sorry for...
IKEA.
IKEA?
IKEA. We go to IKEA.
IKEA.
Exactly.
IKEA, never mind. And then, of course, Slaygon comes and corrects me like, no, you are speaking English, so it's supposed to be IKEA. And then I say, yes, but on its original language, it's not pronounced like this. So then what?
Then what? You don't care. If you pronounced all the words in their original language, you would sound like a twat. Because all the languages borrow from each other. And if you kept pronouncing all the words as they were supposed to be pronounced in their original language, you could not speak properly at all. Because it would sound silly.
Maybe it
so
would.
You adapt to the language you are actually speaking.
Yeah, eventually.
Eventually.
Anyway, Martinland said that concerning flights, our daughter booked the next available from Austria out of here after her school exams. She will fly on July 5th with money she already paid for cancelled ones. Yeah, you are lucky if you are getting the refund, because some companies, as I heard, have difficulty to send the refunds to the people.
Yeah, some.
Some. And I don't want to get into this because I know very well those, well, at least one company. So, yeah, anyway, sure, Martin, for a while we will live in mementos and the past, but let's hope that soon we can actually go out and have some events again. I would love that.
Make new memories.
Make new memories, yes. I didn't have that much of a problem, but now that the summer started, I started to struggle. Today I had this feeling like, I would like to go to a restaurant. I would like to go to the cinema. I would like to go out. Let's go anywhere.
And I was just like, shut up, I'm working here.
Yeah, he is and will always remain a couch potato. We probably can't help that, but every now and then it would be great to go out to have some events, don't you think?
To have some events?
Well, to have some events, yeah, actually to kind of participate on some events.
Well, that would be fun sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Emphasis on sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay, sometimes.
Yes, sometimes.
Okay, so it looks like Lufthansa is not on the top of the situation either, because Martin said they still owe him, bastards.
Yeah, I'm presuming they're all kind of writing this off as act of God. So they don't have to pay back stuff, because technically, legally speaking, it is an act of God.
Yeah, I guess, but still, it's like you paid for something that never happened.
Yeah, sure. But it's
So-
not their fault.
Yeah, I
They
guess.
cannot really do anything about it.
I guess so, yeah. I still don't dare to buy plane tickets for a while. I guess it's like you don't know what will happen, but well, let's hope that soon maybe at least the situation could be stabilized. At
Yeah.
least some sort of stabilized situation. Like,
Yeah, at least somewhat. Hopefully. Maybe.
and Peter Clark said on Facebook, Slaygon, BBC News are awesome at pronouncing foreign names and words in their original language. Not.
Yeah, and it just sounds silly when they try and fail. It's like saying IKEA. Nobody in Sweden says that. So, what's your point?
It's weird, actually. On your own language, you say IKEA, right?
Yes.
So why do you say that nobody in Sweden says that?
That they say. They don't say IKEA, like you say. Like the Hungarians say. If you say IKEA in Hungarian when you're mentioning that shop, you don't say it like a Swede would. You say some
No,
version
IKEA,
of...
but it's similar.
Yeah, but it's not the same.
Okay, it's IKEA, but
Exactly, it's not
but
the
it's
same.
not that big difference.
It is.
Certainly smaller difference than between IKEA and IKEA.
It's the difference between fräsa and frasa, for instance. Two different words.
What are the meanings?
Fräsa do like this metal, the aluminium casing for this MacBook has been fräst
Oh,
out of one block, a solid
Okay.
block, like I don't know the name for it in English now, but frasa means like
that was a great
The sound.
explanation.
Yeah.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
like something that is fragile and you kind of crumple it
Right.
so it
Crumple.
falls apart.
Okay, then. Yeah, I guess we can close it as it is. I don't know if we will get closer to the meaning, but we
and,
have some requests, and soon.
Wobbler said machined. Yes, machined.
Machined. Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
it's like a machine drilled out of one block of aluminium, I guess.
So it's
Yeah,
like
that seems familiar.
produced like. Anyway, never mind. Let's play a song because soon we will have to play, and we are really happy to play the newest Remix News edition.
Indeed.
So the next request is Mr. Msk. Mr. Msk.
Matsked.
What?
MSK is short for matsked. If you read a recipe,
Mr. Mathead? Okay.
matsked. If you read a recipe in Swedish, MSK is short for matsked.
Ah, cool. Okay.
I don't know if it's Swede, so
Or maybe
Probably
Mr.
not.
Musk. Who
Yeah,
knows?
or-
Anyway, he wants to hear Angel Merry Xmas by Lagerfeld. Yeah. And it's especially great because summer just started. So let's play this song.
Angel, call my name, I will answer you right away. Angel, take my hand, we can fly away to La La Land today. To La La Land today. Angel, call my name, I will answer you right away. Angel, take my hand, we can fly away to La La Land today. To La La Land today.
Yeah, that was great. It's always great.
Indeed.
Lagerfeld is always great.
Indeed.
So yeah, thank you for requesting that one. And Martin Land has to correct you, Slaygon, because he said, no, not true. There is an EU law that you get your money if the airline cancels. Still holds true. They are chicken shins and cheapskates.
Well, I guess if that EU law doesn't account for act of God, because that is an actual legal term, that unless it's not in any way, or rather if the airline in no way could affect the outcome, then had to cancel. It's not
Okay.
their planes that are at fault or their personnel that is at fault or anything. Let's say a volcano erupts.
I know that one.
Exactly. That's nothing they can actually do anything about, and that is a legal term that covers it, and that is act of God. So that is, I don't know if that EU law actually covers for that as well, but might be worth looking into.
Yeah, probably. But it's certainly interesting, and it will still result in interesting situations in terms of the
definitely.
law.
Especially seeing as they basically had 0 flights over the past couple of months, so they've lost a lot of money. So the options are either go bankrupt or pay back all the money and go bankrupt, or try to avoid paying back that money that people paid for the tickets.
Yeah, it's really tricky
Yeah.
because I guess it might be like a temporary liquidity problem,
Yeah,
and
and if
then
the-
they can go through this, and
Yeah, and if they go bankrupt, you don't get any money anyway. So,
that is very
yeah.
true. So it's not your interest either. That's a complicated situation.
Yeah, it is.
Well, we will see what happens.
Yeah, I guess time will tell. Time is a
Indeed.
bitch.
And I was wondering here, since we are approaching 9, that maybe after the next song, we will start the remix news edition.
Yoo-hoo!
So how about
And it's
that?
a long one.
It is. How long is it now?
20 minutes.
Ooh, so cool, people. So many great tunes. And you can get to hear all of them, or at least snippets of all of them in 20 minutes.
Hmm.
But still, so many great tunes. So, really great month. And I guess we can actually play right now a SID request.
That sounds great.
Yeah, I think
Great.
so. Alpa was kind of stating that if it's okay not to play remixes, yes, it's okay. Sometimes we play SIDs and sometimes we play demos and tracks as well. So, if possible, then he would request the Unusual Suspects from Stinson and Linus. And this tune was made in 2019, so you kind of start to guess what you can count on, when, especially when it comes to
And
Stinson
both
and Linus.
Stinson and Linus are awesome.
Indeed, and if they do it together, it should be awesome. So, yeah, let's go with that, I guess. And remix
Let's
news
do that.
follows.
Yes.
mixes.
These are the RKO and Amiga remix releases for the month of May 2020.
This month on Remix News, we have 8 new releases on Amiga Remix and 15 new remixes on RKO, for a total of 23. Bring your popcorn, get comfortable, and enjoy. Oxygen, a remix by Hyper Unknown, composed by Uncle Tom. A funky blippy bloppy remix with a nice vibe. And now you're not so unknown. Cybernoid 2 is a remix by Peter Clark, composed by Jeru and Tel. This tune is released on both sides, and holy fricka-moly, this tune is music to my ears. I just love it. Ocean Loader 2 by TSR, composed by Martin Galway. This is TSR's 50th remix on RKO. It's a good tune, but it gives me a feeling of, I think I've heard this before, so I wish it could stand out a bit more. Cyberpunk's World 1 by Rapture, composed by Adrian Cummings. This is another remix that might give me a speeding ticket with its elements of sweet tunes and rhythm. Saboteur 2 Western Remix is a remix by Johan Andersson, composed by Rob Hubbard. If I wasn't so scared of horses, I would definitely buy myself a cowboy hat and ride into the sunset to this remix. Wonderlight Comeland opening, track by Magnar, composed by Peter Siekman, aka Devilak. As Lala so perfectly says on RKO, the essence of demo scene music modernized. Can't get enough of it. Well, you and me both, Lala. Enjoy, Slayers. The Great Gianna Sisters, Subtune 5, is a remix by Dr. Future, composed by Chris Hulsbeck. This is a dreamy tune with nice atmosphere that makes me nostalgic. Next up, we have Macke with a remix of Quadrant, composed by Thomas Dietrich. It's a good and sweet tune with a great touch of the past. Shock Rock Keyboard Cover is a remix by Keys to Imagination, composed by Matthew Simmons. It's a punchy remix with a lot of spunk and nice sounds. Sober Days, Drunk remix by JLD, composed by Sami Seppa, also known as The Rock. This newcomer released his first remix in April this year, and this month he gives us two. Enjoy! Last Ninja, Wasteland Loader, a remix by Dr. Future, composed by Ben Daglish and Anthony Lees. A nice Zen Japanese garden atmosphere with the sound of beautiful flutes. Cyberbiker Surf Mashup, a remix by Johan Andersson, composed by Rob Hubbard. There are so many things going on in this remix. I don't know if I should dance, kill a bad guy, or ride into the sunset on a horse named Mashup. Guitar Slinger Plus is a remix by Peter Clark, composed by Jogeir Liljedal. It is a nice remix and it's faithful to the original. Hurricane 2, The Great Bath Piano Live, a remix by Lightside, composed by Chris Hulsbeck. It's a nice remix of the original. The timing seems a bit off on some of the notes, but I don't play the piano, so it might just be me. Last Hero Dance remix by Marcel, composed by Kim Christensen, aka Future Freak. This is Marcel's second remix this month. It's a okay tune, but I wish it was a lot more of everything. Apprentice titled Dream Dancer is the second remix by Rapture this month, composed by Chris Hulsbeck. A nice chill tune with a soothing feel. Chase HQ2, a remix by Guru Mediator, composed by Klaus Grøngaard. This is Guru's second tune on RKO, and I have to say, why? Please give me more of that sweet bouncy feel. Monster Slam in-game, a remix by Marcel, composed by Chris Hulsbeck. Marcel is also a newcomer that released 2 remixes this month. This short, sweet and chill tune is a gem. Cybernoid, Jeruentel feat. Dave Roger, remixed by Doctorus Petrixus, composed by Jeruentel. Nice idea, nice tune, nice dynamics. I wish it was a bit more kapow in it, but still nice. S-Blocks Morte Improvisa, a remix and composition by Necropolo. Just wow, so Slayers, if I'm getting a speeding ticket this summer, it's because of this awesome tune. Shadow of the Beast 2, Game Over, a remix by Dr. Future, composed by Tim Wright. It's an amazing remix. It's only 2 minutes and 36 seconds of pure awesomeness. Excellent lead guitar, an amazing and impressive remix. My favorite remix this month is Last Hero, a remix by JLD, composed by Kim Christensen, aka Future Freak. This is for me an insta-trance dance tune. It fills me with euphoria and happiness. I can't get enough. Welcome sun, welcome summer, and let's dance, dance, dance!
Who say that we're in a time when there are no heroes. They just don't know where to look. You can see heroes every day. price of land. Your dreams, your hopes, your goals are going to be the dreams, the hopes, the goals of this administration. So help me God.
As always, I would like to encourage people to visit remix.qued.org and amigaremix.com to listen and vote. Keep the remix scene alive. Till next time, take care.
That was Remix News with Liam. Back to Slaygon and ziona.
very energetic tune made by Shetil, and it was requested by Stefan Reuter from Belgium, who said, "Hi again, would you like to play something from Anterior or maybe some Turrican techno version?" And I have chosen the latter. I realized that from Anterior, there are not that many remixes that are so well done. So people, if you feel like energy to do some Anterior version, just go ahead.
Yeah, and before that we had the longest remix news ever. Thank you very much to Leia,
Indeed, very
did
nice
that
job.
with the, I guess, help of Morty. Definitely with the intro music at least.
Yeah, but it's really nice, and we just love this new tradition. So
Indeed.
would love to have that like all around the year, and let's hope that you keep up with doing these, because
Yeah, it gives me a chance to kind of practice video editing a little bit. I optimize from the first version of Remix News that we did to this one. I've optimized the workflow quite a lot, so it's a lot quicker to do that. But then again, this is the longest one, so it took twice as long to fix because I had to re-optimize everything because I ran into some other problems. But it's good fun, and I love having these sections in here. It's a good thing
yeah,
to have there.
yeah, absolutely. And then soon you will be trained enough to do the interview as well.
Yeah, no, I can do that already. It's just I need some
know.
source material. I need to talk to Lee Bolton, who was there the whole weekend or the whole stretch of time to record everything, to get some footage from his Blackmagic 4K camera.
Mm-hmm.
And use some of your footage from your iPhone and some of mine from my Androids. So yeah, there's going to be some nice clips in there.
I'm pretty sure there will be. So it will be very nice, and soon at some point it's coming. So
Soon at some point.
thanks for fixing
whatever.
thanks for fixing my camera so I don't look like a goth who is completely black and white.
Yeah, we can always do that. So it's been fixed.
You have no idea how much I try to optimize my makeup to the cameras, and it just never succeeds because he takes away the saturation, and all of a sudden I have a black mouth. So unbelievable you are.
No, now I actually added even more saturation.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I did.
I said that if you take away the saturation, then the red lipstick will become brown and black. And that is the problem.
No,
So-
I actually didn't remove too much of the saturation before either. It's just the problem with the room currently is that you don't have a good source of light from your left. It was all red, so I had to kind of combat that by pulling down on the saturation.
Anyway, as I look at the
it's-
video, because I haven't done that since right at the start, I can see right now that my mouth is still brown instead of a mixture of red and purple. So never mind.
Oh, we can do this. If you look at the screen now, in a few moments, you will see that there is a little problem.
It's unbelievable. It's like Photoshop but live.
Yeah, exactly. The problem with the saturation is that it kind of it makes everything fuzzy. 'Cause
Yeah,
the
you don't need
LEDs
to do that right now. It's just I kind of saw that and I said, "Oh
Yeah,
my God!"
Look at that now.
Oh Jesus! Oh,
Yeah,
even
exactly.
better. Right? Okay, let's leave it as it is. It doesn't really matter. It's a radio show. I know.
Exactly. Anyway, it's fun. I'll fix that with a proper light on the left at some point.
Yeah.
But for now, it is kind of what it is. So now you see I pulled back the curtain on the red one on the left of her.
Yeah.
Just to get some natural kind of sort of ish light in there.
Martin Land said, don't use lipstick and problem is solved. Yeah, right.
I
but
agree.
then I would look like a ghost with these lights. I guarantee you that it's not only because I like to look fancy. I like to look fancy, but it is not only because of that.
She is a bit pale.
A little bit. Just a little bit. Never mind. So,
The sun doesn't work on her.
no, it is a real effort, actually, to pick up any sort of color for me. So, yeah, I can, but it takes like twice as much time for me than for an average person. Anyway, we have a request lined up for Martin Åkerlund. Åkerlund, right?
Yeah, I'm guessing that's some sort of Åkerlund. Maybe?
Åkerlund. Oh,
I don't know. It's actually Åkerlund on Facebook as well. So, yeah, maybe it is Åkerlund.
Yep, and he said, hi again, can we hear Spy vs. Spy remix by Sätä Lupari? Lupari? You tell me, this sounds like Finnish. Thanks, much love.
I didn't say anything. But
Well, I guess it sounds like Finnish, but I might be mistaken. So, Spy vs. Spy, and I don't think I know this version.
Lupari.
Nice.
Yeah, Plinky.
I don't think I have heard this before.
Oh,
Or I have missed this probably in a way. Have you?
If not that particular one, then a very, very similar one.
Yeah, okay. And also the remix news is great because from now on we are always updated. So that it couldn't happen that we will miss a tune since
very
we
true.
have the remix news. So it's like, oh, I heard this somewhere, at least in the remix news, if not anywhere else, right? So
So when was that released?
this was, hang on a minute, I have to check it out, but it will be easy. Satire. It was released in 2005 and October.
Yeah,
The second one is
yeah.
a month, right? It's not confusing
Yeah,
at all.
that's the US kind of way of
Yeah,
doing
exactly.
dates. It's so confusing.
October the 4th, 2005.
I need to have a word with Qued. That is confusing.
Well, I guess it's some sort of international kind of indication of date. But
Yeah,
at
maybe.
least there are some people who do it right and start with the year. Very few people though, so right. Never mind. Anyway, yeah, that was a cool little ditty.
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 There were like so many things going on in the chats
Yeah,
that I
still
wanted to
haven't
react
logged
to.
into. We still haven't logged into.
Or
there we
to
go.
which
IRC.
Twitch. You are not
IRC.
on IRC. Oh, shame on you. There is there are a bunch of discussions there too.
Yeah, apparently Dax thinks that today I need to dance through the studio. Shake your booty, baby.
Haha, we like that. We need a Dex cam as well then.
Oh, he says I need to.
You need to.
Yes, Dax
Oh.
says that today I need to.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Yeah.
That would be nice. I
Well,
like
that's
that.
easy.
Why?
Well, just switch the overview cam on and dance through the studio. Easy.
Well, then do it.
Well, maybe if you do.
Maybe if I do. Well, he was talking about you this time, so I think you should. People could see me already dancing, but they couldn't see you that often.
That is very true, unless they went to any of the bit lives.
Then of course they did.
Mm-hmm. So if you have the opportunity to go to a bit live and absolutely need to see me dance, you have to come.
Yeah, definitely. So will it happen that you just made a promise that next bit live you will be dancing on the floor?
Well, I did that in the last one.
Well, you did, sort
Yes,
of.
and the one prior to that, and on pretty much all of them.
Yeah, okay. So come to Bit Live to see Slaygon dancing. What a motivation. Do you hear that, Dex?
Yeah, I don't think anyone actually wants that. Yeah.
Yeah, and Martin said, you don't look like a ghost, it's called Angel. I was asking that white. It's not only the surface, it's the inner glow that counts. Thank you.
Inner glow.
Inner glow. That's a Photoshop term as well.
There we go. It's not glow, but it's little fuzziness.
Oh,
that
no.
ghosts have.
Oh, no. Really? Are we doing this now?
Yeah, why not? Because we can.
All right. Yeah, sure, we can. I guess.
Well, last time I didn't know or couldn't fix that problem. Now that is kind of a proof that I have control over it. So yeah.
Be proud. You can
Yes.
control the camera. That
Yeah,
is very
exactly.
nice indeed.
Huh. Oh, well, I was watching the video on Twitch, and like a good bunch of seconds there, and you were watching your screen, and I thought, fuck, her camera froze again. Well, you were just intently looking at the screen. A dance-off with Martinland. Oh my god, no. I actually cannot do that. It's impossible. You cannot have a dance-off with Martinland, because once he starts, he's an Energizer bunny that just goes and on, goes and goes and goes. There's no stopping him, no pause, no nothing. He just goes and goes.
That's what's great about it. Come on. It's like finally someone who can keep up my tempo.
DMC says, challenge accepted. I think he's talking
like
about
that.
coming to Be Live and yeah.
Make sure you are there. Make sure next time you join us. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Indeed.
We do such a dance-off. I won't even care what you guys are doing with the official stuff that we have to do there. I'm gonna go to the dance floor and do a dance-off with those guys. Bye.
Can we get some help first?
A bit.
And then you can dance?
Maybe.
Deal.
Okay.
You all
We
saw
agreed.
it, right?
Yeah, you heard us. You heard us. It's gonna happen. Martin said, I have been using Inner Glow in Photoshop since 99.
Yeah, it's a nice feature. And fucking
It
GIMP
is.
still doesn't have inner and outer glow. It's so stupid.
But you have Photoshop, so what
I do, but it's on the other laptop with Windows. I
You
don't
have too
like
many
Windows.
computers.
I
Never-
don't like Windows.
I don't like that you have too many computers. Focus. On
I am
one
focused.
Or two.
That's why I don't use Photoshop, because I'm focusing.
On GIMP
Yeah,
instead.
yeah.
Well, everyone needs a hobby, I guess.
Well, I guess at one point I might get so fucking fed up that it doesn't have inner and outer glow, like Photoshop, that I might program it into GIMP.
Okay, well, that's an interesting motivation too. I think my biggest problem with it is that it doesn't save the type layers as type layers. It saves them as pixels, which is a shame. Otherwise, maybe
What?
it's like
What?
the font layers.
Oh, type
Let's
layers.
not talk about this in detail, but it's annoying. Like, really.
Yeah.
You want to edit the text later on, I guess. Yeah, never mind. That's not important. We have
No.
Max Levine's request lined up now.
Woohoo! Hello, Max.
And it's TSR's Tusker remix, which is a jungle track. New remixes
of
and
course.
requests are coming in today. I mean, not new literally, but things that I am not aware of.
That's cool.
Yep. interesting version of Tasker as well.
Indeed.
Nice.
Little going on in there. Whatever that is. I don't even know what that is.
The tung tung ch.
No, the that I did. I have no idea what that is. Peter Clark says, inner gimp and outer gimp. Yes, exactly. That's me.
Yeah. Never tried to use GIMP for like a longer period
it's
of
horrible.
time, but when I saw you using it, that was kind of enough for me.
Yeah. The problem is that there are a few alternatives on Linux, like Affinity and Ink, I think it is one, and GIMP, of course. But GIMP seems to be the most feature-rich, but it's a bitch to work with. I don't know. For quite a while, I used Photoshop for like 15, 20 years or whatever it is on Windows. And yeah, then I reinstalled the Studio Machine, of course, and got rid of all of the borrowed software. So off went Photoshop. I do have a license for it now, but it's such a bother to use the mouse pad, especially on the XPS. It's not fun.
Well, that I can second. I don't know why.
I need a
XPS
mouse.
is a great machine, but
yeah, it is.
it
but
hurts so much. That mouse pad hurts so much. I
Yeah.
really cannot use it properly either. I
Yeah,
need.
And even if I had Photoshop on this Mac, I couldn't use it because I need a proper mouse and a proper keyboard, because I'm so heavily relying on the shortcuts on the keyboard to use it.
Well, you can still use the keyboard of the Mac.
The keys are wrong. You need these keypad thingies, and you need a proper Alt and or GR and all
You can
that.
always use
I
the
know.
external. Yeah, I
Yeah,
guess.
I know, but then you might as well have a proper machine for that. Fuck it. It's not a laptop anymore. It's not the same workflow, essentially.
Well, not.
So, yeah.
But I can tell you that I don't agree with you in the terms of the touchpad, because I would always choose the Mac touchpad. That is like
Yeah, the touchpad is much, much better than the XPS or Lenovo's or whatever. The touchpads are fucking awesome on these. Oh.
yeah.
Thomas Neiman had just popped in on Facebook and said, just a quick hello to inform you that I bought the
Aw.
Cinematic 64 album on Bandcamp just to support your nice work. Thank you very much.
That is
Much
so
appreciated.
nice. Yeah, indeed. That is very, very nice.
Yeah. Touchpads and Cinematic 64. What else do we
Well,
have?
incidentally, with buying, I have a confession to make. I didn't buy DJ Hero today because I looked at myself and I said, no.
Oh my god,
No, it cannot happen that I'm playing on PlayStation with DJ Hero while I have my tractor controller
Yes.
unattended meanwhile. So I didn't buy DJ Hero. That is a confession to
Good.
make.
Good.
Well-
And also, why did you buy all those SingStar games then?
Oh,
we have microphones here. We have a complete studio set up. You can just go here and record.
That's another story. SingStar is fun.
No, it's
It is
fucking
fun.
horrible. It's like karaoke.
Well, it
but
is karaoke, but it
worse.
is fun.
No, it's awful.
Oh, come on.
Ah,
You
dear.
can do it nicely.
And DMC now counters. Now order the cat cam. Because now apparently we have money.
Right. And I also bought a C64 t-shirt today on the local Swedish bidding site, which is called Tradera here. And the guy lives kind of very close to us. So tomorrow I'm going to make a visit and pick up the t-shirt. And I think that we have already met with the guy. So
Yeah, he
that's
was
kind of fun.
he was at one of the gatherings. If it wasn't the last one, then it was the one before. So one of them at least.
Yeah, indeed. So essentially, it's a non-used T-shirt. It will be a bit big for me, but it will be great for sleeping and all of that. And it's very soft. And yeah, it's so cool. So incredible how many things you can buy. Like I really bought a lot of things recently. I think this is the lockdown effect. And then someone did a meme like, you coming out of the lockdown situation with all the things that you got, and then having clueless like, where I'm going to wear these. Never mind.
All of them at once.
Yeah.
Of course, that's what you do.
No, I didn't spend the money, Peter, on another jacket. That was last week.
Yeah, so now she only has very little money left, so all she could get was a lousy T-shirt.
And only because there was no 664 jacket, by the way. No, it's also because, well, right now it's not really jacket time. So summer arrived to Sweden as well. So probably I won't wear jackets for a while.
DMC has a very good point there on Facebook if you read that.
So what on earth has to happen that you touch that goddamn Trackton controller? It's right in front of you. Go for it, Erika. I went for it. Slaygon is so afraid to hook it up to his machine that you cannot imagine. So it's like, this is the next problem. Like, he is so afraid to hurt his config that I was actually asking him, like, can I use it? Like, can I use it during the shows? Not with my machine. You can use it with your machine.
Well, I said I would prefer not to, because it fucks up. Just today I spent at least an hour trying to figure out a routing problem with the audio because of, a bunch of sound cards in the rack and all of that shit. Now you want to add yet another one and add to the confusion.
But it never was a problem before.
Well, this is what I'm saying. It adds to the confusion.
Well, okay then. Well, nowadays we don't play songs from my machine, but I see that we have to. Anyway.
Well, you can hook up the tractor controller to that.
Well, I definitely can hook it up right now to my machine. My machine wasn't able to play songs until like the past months, like before we reconfigured the studio. Yeah. So for a few weeks now. So I guess then I just have to live with that, and I cannot use your machine with all the database that you have here, with all the songs that you have here.
Oh, you can have access to them through the server.
Yeah, I can.
There is a server!
And when the internet dies...
No. Local server here.
Okay.
It's right outside, around the corner.
Right.
The same place where the streaming machine is, and the machine that puts the picture on in front of you there.
Okay, then. Let's play something from Winamp. That is so cool. I'm so happy to see Winamp again.
Yeah, it's the 2.95 version of it as well. So the proper version, the last good version of Winamp.
Incredible that it still runs on your machine anyway. Lord of Crystallic wants to hear Bamse.mod. So mod. It's a module and it's a short one. So I thought that since it's a short one, he also said that if there is no Bamse mod, fy fun. please play it, any Whittaker medley. So I prepared you the Whittaker medley as well, because this is like, 47 seconds or something. Is this Bamse this bear that is like for the kids, kind of? Okay.
I think. If
I
it's
never
the
knew
strongest
that.
bear in the world, then certainly.
Okay, because just so you know, it's not a thing where I come from.
Yeah,
so I just
imagine.
saw this little bear, like, and this is why I know who is Bamse, but apparently it is a thing here. So, and what do you have to know about this Bamse? That
He eats honey and gets really strong.
From the honey?
Yes.
Ooh.
It's called Dunderhonung.
Wow. He probably doesn't care about the sugar levels anyway.
Nah, he's a bear.
Anyway, Bamse.mod.
Nothing is playing.
It is playing there.
Yeah,
Well-
it is playing there, but no sound is coming out.
Oh, damn it. Come on.
Try VLC.
Well, I swear
Try
it is
VLC.
playing.
Try VLC.
Try VLC, yeah, I will.
God damn it. Oh, we could have actually
Another
looked at
thing
that
that
before.
doesn't work.
We could have actually looked at that before, but yeah, fuck it.
Never mind. It's just weird. Where did I put it now that I downloaded it? I need
It's
to
right
check.
there.
Yeah, right. Now I get it. I just have to go there where I open the file. Jesus Christ, that's so many clicks.
Can you
So-
just drag and drop?
No, not from Winamp, I guess.
No, from the file.
No, I wasn't there, the file.
Oh,
Where? Hey, hang
Oh.
on. Trust me on this. Yeah, there. I'm almost there. Almost there. Almost
Almost.
there. And
this is
open.
great radio.
Look at that.
The sound.
Vad är ni för deppar jeppar?
Musik! Då sätter vi igång nu då.
Jag är Bamse, starkast utav alla. Men jag tycker inte om att slåss. Jag är Bamse, starkast utav alla. Men jag tycker inte om att slåss.
I min gröna kalosch!
Det var ta mig fan det roligaste jag hört.
Fifan. That was Fifan, definitely. Well, okay then. So I guess we will carry on with the Whittaker medley because
Was that really worth all that effort?
yeah, I was really wondering about that as well. But well, it was fun. So thank you for the request. Here is Zyron and the Whittaker medley. just love to dance to this medley.
Yeah,
It looks like
it's a nice medley. Very retro.
very bouncy retro.
Yeah. A simple snare in there. And that's basically it. With the Sid in the back. Not in the back, but the backtrack is the Sid and then
You mean Sid with drums,
yes.
as we like to say it.
Yes.
Yay!
It's quite an old one.
Yep. But still, it's loved by many people who want to dance to it.
Yeah, because it's nice. It is nice.
And here's the MC. If you come to the next Bit Live, you will see me using the controller. That's for sure. So don't be afraid. And you won't see me when I'm exercising, because that is probably not public at the first times when I get the routines. And maybe after that, maybe there might be some occasions. But I don't consider like only using it to play songs one after each other. That is a proper usage for this controller. It deserves more. It deserves proper mixing.
It does. So yeah, we need to hook it up and get you going on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm getting going on my machine with it, but not on yours. And you have all the songs right now.
Right now. But yeah, like I said, they're all on the server, so should be easy enough to hook it up.
Yep.
And get them to yours.
And Gizmore, we got your request for the first time as well. So chill, because it is coming up right now. So that will be the next one. The next song to play.
Bing! Bing!
Bing?
Yeah, I heard a bing. I thought it was my machine, but it's silent. Yeah,
Well,
volume
it
on your
certainly
machine.
wasn't mine, I think.
Are you certain?
Yeah, I'm
Have
certain.
you muted it?
It's not muted, but it doesn't make noises right now.
Well, if you get a message where you're tagged or a private message, then it sometimes does. That ping.
No. Yeah, but no. That certainly wasn't me.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Well, anyway. Never mind. That still looks like Goth. Never mind.
Yeah, a little bit. Not that much, though.
Slaygon has all the new Dexies, says Dex.
All the new
All
what?
the new Dexies.
Daxies.
Dexies. I like that word.
Yeah.
It's so cute.
Yeah, I do.
So
I
you have
think
all the
they are actually imported in there. Don't I have a Daxi thingy in there? Yes,
Daxi,
I do.
yes.
I have a Daxi thing in
Yes,
there.
yes, Dex, you
Yes.
have an own directory here.
yes,
so
you
we
have
have all the new and all the Dexies at the same place. How many
all
songs
the
we
new
have?
and all old.
Oh, we have
bunch.
104 songs here. It's wrong
Mm-hmm.
because Dex did more. I know that by heart. I'm just telling you, 104 is not all his works. How it come?
Maybe I haven't updated. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah. Yep, the new tracks. And I think he might want to imply as well that we might be able to play some new tracks from him as well.
Might.
We might just have to look what the latest import date is. Because, no, this directory actually, I'm not sure if it has your new songs stack. So it is somewhere on the hard drive, but not in this directory.
I've been pretty crap at importing lately. So many places I need to kind of update and stuff. Like certain things like the not KO anymore thing kind of falls behind sometimes. And individual directories like yours sometimes fall behind a little bit on the updatetron. Let's put it that way. Yeah.
And when it finally gets updated, then I cannot use my tractor controller with all our database.
Well, you can play I Am a Database with Mackie.
Not to mention the Dance Dance Revolution. I have to share my pain with the world. right now I cannot dance Dance Revolution because our television is not hooked onto the wall. And we figured out that he didn't order the proper hooks that
I did.
Well, they are not the proper ones.
Yes,
They don't have the proper screws.
I did order the thing that they specified that they support.
Yeah.
So yes, I did order the proper one.
You
They
did
just,
order the supposedly proper one.
The TV though seems like it's not as standard as most TVs are when it comes to standards.
Anyway, we are not able to hook it up, and he's afraid that it will fall onto the floor when I dance Dance Revolution. So imagine my pain. So yeah, that's like all the things we have and we cannot use. I'm just wondering when we get to use them.
I wonder where I put that fucking Lotus One thing from
Dax said something. I have to interrupt everything here.
Yes, from Lotus One from Dax. Is what I was saying here.
No,
Okay.
no. There's a way more important thing here.
Okay.
Dax said, "You can choose the next remix I will work on." Oh my God! Give me just a little time. I will definitely let you know what I would love to hear in your interpretation. I love this. Oh my God, I love this. I just let me not.
Dax, it's not Christmas yet. It does, however, it's only a few days to her birthday, so it's like
I love that.
8 days to her birthday or some shit. So yeah, slightly over a week. So yeah, birthday gift. I'm guessing this is.
Wow,
So,
and 12
Great.
days to Slaygon's birthday, so it can be a double birthday. And yes, Martin, earlier I saw that he said that we can do a birthday show next week. Maybe we do a birthday show
maybe
next
we
week,
could
yeah.
Just get on and say happy birthday to us, and that's it.
At least it's not me who has to sing it. I
I
will sing
just
it on
did.
SingStar.
Yeah, we can set it up on this TV back here.
Oh my God, that's going to be fun. I'll bring all my consoles here and we will have a new live stream, Dance Revolution and SingStar. Then we will really belong to Twitch, I'm afraid. Well, yeah. Let's not talk about these ideas right now. So I guess I will give you a feedback shortly, Dex, which tune I have chosen. Because, yeah, that's a good idea. Oh, and Martin says that their birthday is on this weekend. Aha, cool. Well, okay, so plenty of birthdays to celebrate next week, as I see. That's great.
Yeah, and Nord had his birthday yesterday. I think Marcel Donnet has his birthday very soon. Like days away or something like that. And I think Skits had his birthday right around this time as well. So, yeah.
Not an accident. Good people born in June.
Apparently so. I wouldn't know anything about that because I wasn't born. I was made.
I always knew that you are an alien, but maybe you are just an artificial intelligence.
Yeah, well, that's a bit of a stretch calling it an intelligence.
And I see that people are happy to mention Dance Revolution. Martin, you have to get this game. I swear you will enjoy it a lot. Yeah, Slaygon ziona, we will all dance Dance Revolution on the birthday show until all TVs break. Haha.
Oh, this one is fine because this is a concrete floor underneath. Upstairs, it's a wooden floor on a wooden framework, so it kind of starts to oscillate when you jump.
But I still don't think it's that bad.
TV stands on just the feet, and it's a 65-inch one, so the top end kind of flaps like that. So yeah, not good. Down here, fine. No, we can set it up here. It's fine. It's all good. And it's sound kind of insulated sort of thing, so it's good.
Uh-huh. Right. CJ Warlock says, you dancing on Dance Dance Revolution would be an interesting addition to the show. Please do.
Yeah. Okay. So here's my challenge to you guys then. Create a Dance Dance Revolution version of remixes, and we can start doing that.
Actually,
that's a good idea.
Actually, they can do it. There are some Dance Dance Revolution versions where you are able to create your own kind of levels. And in Stepmania, I think some guys were creating some demo scene tracks, and then we had a Dance Dance Revolution competition back in like 2008. So it is possible.
Perfect. So, yeah. Anyone just send us some instructions on how to do that, and she'll dance for you on that thing back here.
Oh Jesus! It's not.
Actually, on this overview camera, I'll just scoot over and leave some room over here. That's perfect.
No, there's one glitch with Stepmania that it's not able to handle double arrows, and at least not on Mac. So this way you cannot really pass a level because there are double arrows that you have to sometimes jump on.
How is just choose a song that doesn't have double kicks? Problem solved. Choose a Dax song. He doesn't have double kicks very often.
Dax is curious what song I'm going to choose, or I really, really have to think of this because it's like there are several songs that I'm hooked on. Anyway. Let's play something not from RKO anymore, because Gizmore said that he wants to hear Max Levine and Disaster Blaster, and, well, it's not on RKO anymore, and he also pointed out that he wants to request this song for Cold Fart.
Or Sea Old Fart.
I guess it's Sea Old Fart, yes, but he didn't use the intersection, so it's Cold Fart.
The dash.
I loved Max's reaction to this. What?
Yeah, we have some old shit around here.
Is there a reason why it's not on RKO anymore?
Not sure. There was a big spring cleaning some 10 years ago or something like that, where Qued went through and just basically removed anything with a very, very low rating or things he didn't like personally.
Okay.
So, yeah, there was a purge.
Wow.
As it were. And a big bunch were in that, not on RKO anymore. But I'm not sure all of those that he removed are in that one, actually. So yeah, there's a bunch. Good thing I've been downloading all of it since day one, basically. So I think I have everything.
But
Except I do not download the stuff that ends up in the queue. That would have been a fun kind of thing to see the things that get rejected. Like have an archive of all the rejected stuff.
And do you have any access to information? What were, by all those years, the all-time favorites? I wonder if we have statistics for that.
What do you mean all-time favorites?
Like we could do a collection of all the songs that were at the top one of all time, for example, if we would have this data. That would be awesome.
It's on Remix 64.
No,
What do
I
you
mean
top one or what?
Like during all those 20 years, what songs were on the top one position?
Any song that was on the top one. Yeah, that list is very boring and short, I think. The past 18 years, basically, there's been Glenor Brown with Raston, I think it was. And then 17 years or something like that. And then a couple of songs popped in for a week or two or whatever. I think
That's what I'm curious about.
9 Lives was there like 3 or 4 weeks. And then dropped down. And same with Johan Andersson now with his Saboteur, was it?
Mm-hmm.
That went up to number 1 spot. Now has fallen down to the second place. Same with Peter Clark. Yeah, that would have been interesting. I don't think there's a list like that.
That is sad.
I don't even know if it's possible to get a list like that.
That is sad
Yeah,
because
actually,
it would be fun.
Actually, there is a way to get a list like that. Because that's a tricky one. All the votes that are made actually have a timestamp on them. So essentially you could rewind time, except that at certain points in time, the rules for how much a vote counts have changed.
Oh, okay.
So it's a bit of a tricky one, but it's certainly doable.
I would love to ask for the statistics from Elman, maybe if there is any, or if there's a way to do this.
I think there is, but it would involve some detective work and a bunch of code, especially pulling back old code from repositories, probably on old hard drives, like my hard drives out there in a box that I haven't even looked at for 20 years.
Okay.
That sort of thing, but from Elman and Qued, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's see what we can do about that, because I was just thinking of that and I cannot release this idea. Maybe we should do it at some point.
Yeah, another question is then, for how long would the song have needed to be on the number 1 spot?
Well, any sort of length would do in the first round, really, because I'm curious how many songs were there.
Then it's pretty much every song that was released in the beginning, because there were no rules on how many votes you needed.
Well, okay, more than 1 day, something like that.
So now we have rules.
Well, okay then. You know better how the system works during all those 20 years. So anyway, we have a great request lined up now.
What?
Dasse wants to hear Rumbo Free 80s disco mix.
It's
Buzzer.
disco.
So obviously it's good. Thanks for aligning my hair. That's so nice of you.
It's good. That was good.
Yeah. And until I forget, sorry goes out to
you
LP
mean
Chip.
before?
I forget, I'm sorry. Jesus Christ. LP Chip had a burning question to us, but I kind of forgot to react.
Question.
Burning question for both of us. Is there a musical instrument that you cannot play IRL, but in your dreams you can?
Wow, several, actually. At least two.
Okay, what are those?
Piano and drums.
Wow, that's cool. I guess it would be almost the same for me as well.
Because if I expand a little bit on that, it's easy for me to hear the chords and whatnot, and I know roughly where they are on the keyboard. But I'm like a grandmother with my one finger thing going, oh, there it is, there it is, there it is. And technically, it should be easy enough. Well, easy, but it should be doable to learn to play properly. The way I do it right now is a disgrace, to be honest. Same with percussive instruments like drums, for instance. I hear the beat and I can kind of do the thing. I have the rhythm, I feel it, but I can't actually play it with drumsticks and shit. So in my dreams, I actually can.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got you. I think it would be also the piano for me as a primary instrument, and since sometimes I think I feel the beat. Don't comment on that. Yeah, exactly. The drums would be also something interesting, but I never imagined myself to handle the entire drum set because for me they are basically instruments that I always use several instruments. So I think it would be piano for me rather than anything else. And synth, obviously, because piano and synth, it's like, well,
That's a
not the same thing, but
keyboard.
almost. Keyboard, yeah, definitely. So yeah, that's the burning question, and it's not that we don't want to play your other requests, so there's nothing like that. I just try to line up one single request for everyone first who requested songs, and then if we go to the second round, then we play the second request. So this is the general rule that I have, that
Second round.
everyone gets a request at least if we can get there. Sometimes we cannot even get there because there are too many requests and we are not able to play everyone's requests. But when
You
we
get at least one.
yeah, exactly. So if you
Not too bad.
exactly if you post several, then most likely we will get to you in the second round when we
Unless
played
it's a very,
everyone
very
else's.
good one.
Yeah. Well, unless there might be some exceptions, but most of the times, like 90% of the
Yeah,
time,
so
we do it
just
like this.
request good shit. So, problem solved.
Yeah, Slaygon always solves the problem. And Max Levine said, "Gonna leave now before you play my Eskimo Games remix or some sort of shit." Good night, everyone, and thanks for the stream.
Good night, Max.
Yeah, sorry, Happy Chip, and anytime I forget to answer to a question in the question list, don't be afraid to remind me, because sometimes there are like so many distractions during a show that I just completely forget about that, and it's not intentional. So just so you know, it's absolutely not intentional. It
It's
just
always
stays there, and I
intentional.
realize at the end of the show, oh my god, I forgot about this. I'm sorry. But I try to keep track of these things, so I promise I will get better eventually. And we have kind of second round in the boxing ring starts now, says Magnar. Almost. Well, to be precise, we have to request until a second round would start. But one request is quite long, so I'm not really sure if we will have time for a second round this time.
Well, Bacchus from Fairlight just joined us, so hello, Bacchus.
Hi. Nice. Fairlight is always nice.
Indeed. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun.
That's
dun, dun,
that's
dun,
not what I refer to,
dun,
but
dun,
that
dun,
Fairlight is also very
dun,
nice.
Dun, 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 dun.
Anyway, we have TDB, and TDB wants to hear Larsek and Arabian Zoids themed solo. And just to answer, I think it was your question before. I have to check it out. Yes, that's some weird version of Stepmania if it cannot handle jumps. No, it's not that it cannot handle jumps. It cannot handle on Mac, first of all, on Mac. So I don't know if it's the same for Windows, but I think I tried it with Windows for a while as well. I'm not sure about that. So my dance mats that are like original Konami dance mats, at least 2 of them out of the 3, it is not able to handle, like, imagine it as a joystick. You are not able to press like 2 buttons at the same time. And I couldn't find a solution for that. If anyone knows a solution or knows anyone who solved this problem, I would be really happy about it, because then I can play Stepmania on my notebook as well.
I have a solution. It's called a dumpster.
You are not funny.
And yes, LP Chip, I know that's Druid 2, but technically it is now colloquially known as Fairlight, because they use that in their intro. And everyone, if you mention Fairlight, the tune Fairlight, everyone knows the song. They might not know the name, but they know which song it is.
Yep, true. So they kind of came together in the end. So, Larsek and Arabian Zoids themed solo.
Come and claim it.
everything is over.
Dax.
Now he is not hearing us because he had to go away for a little while.
So he can rewatch this. Give her about a week and tune back in next week, and she'll have a good answer for you.
I'm even okay with a day, but instantly right now I really want to think of it, which tune I would love to hear. So it's not that I can decide it.
Sensitive issue in quotes.
Yeah, it's not that I want to decide it in 2 minutes, because But yeah, oh my god, I have like so many ideas. I just have to pick the best one. So yeah, yay! Yeah, so excited. Oops. Oh my god, we are approaching the end of the show. Soon.
We are.
Not yet.
Well, we are approaching the end.
Well, we are.
We are not at the end, but we are approaching it.
Thank you for the correction, Sheldon.
Question.
Yeah.
When it gets warm outside, well, it kind of already has for a few days at least, but when it consistently starts to get warm, what would you want to do now that we can't really go into town and freely kind of eat at restaurants and go to the cinema or whatever?
I would go. I would have a dinner and then have a nice long walk. Maybe next to the sea. Actually, that would be awesome.
Where would you have dinner?
Maybe we could visit that island that we never visited before. Like they recommended that it has a very good restaurant. Well,
yeah,
I know there are a few islands here.
Like I said, you can't go to the restaurants now that it's starting to get warm. But you can't do the stuff that you would want to. What would you do instead?
I would certainly I guess I would also travel a bit, discover.
No, you can't do that either, because then you're on public transport.
Okay,
because you don't have a car.
I would just walk.
Well, that's sort of travel too.
Next to the water and sit and watch the water. I love water. It's like my thing. So
yeah, you can watch your bottle over there.
You know what I would love to do? Sail. I love sailing boats. And there's so
do you
many...
know how to sail?
No, I have no idea. But
nor do I. It would be a fucking disaster. We would be needing some Coast Guard to come and get us and shit like that. No, not good.
Yeah, that part
I mean, doing summer with this lockdown thingy is... are there options? Not what you would want to do if everything was open like usual, but what would you want to do with this lockdown in place? Because I don't think that's going to go away anytime soon.
No, well, you can always barbecue in your garden and spend some time in your garden. And as a matter of fact, I still remember one of my amazing afternoons when I was a kid. And there was, this kind of chair in our garden that has these pillows, and you can...
like a rocking chair on chains.
It moves, and I don't know the English name for that.
Like a rocking, like one of those swing chairs. I guess.
Yeah, that one. Yeah. So, and you could also lay down and just have a nap. And I think I had the nap of my life there, like outside. It was warm. I read a book. It was a perfect afternoon, and it was just me and the book, and it was like the garden and the nature, and I fell asleep, and that was like the best nap of my life, and I still would love to repeat that. And if anyone has garden or terrace that is kind of reproducible, I guess, so that's not that difficult to do. Well, but there are if you are creative, there are several things that you could do, and it's not that you cannot go out for a walk or a jog.
That is true.
So that is not a restriction, but of course, better to be careful.
Indeed.
So, how about the last request of the evening and the wind down after it?
Sounds like a great idea because we're rapidly running out of time.
So, Zuka I guess Zuka.
Zuka?
Yeah, saying something Green Beret or May International Karate, and you guys are awesome.
Oh, thank
you. And I picked like Shenlong because we haven't heard of him for a while. He just won the award, and then he thought, that's it.
Yeah, fuck it. Done.
But, well, he's always great. So there you go. Last request of the evening, Shenlong and Green Beret Loader. So,
it's a nice one.
Yep. And this evening seems to be like it was an evening where everyone got a single request, unless you add one more like now, because then then you will be missed.
Don't.
Yeah. Oh, you don't do that.
No, you won't be missed.
And we agreed with Dax that in the next show, I'm going to announce which track I picked for him
Excellent.
to remix. Yes.
Perfect.
So now the
you
deal
have
is
a
done.
full week to think about it.
Yes, I love that because I want to list all the songs that I would love to hear, and then I have to pick the favorite
Yeah,
one.
you write a list, and then
It's
we
a
can
serious
discuss
task.
it. Then we can discuss it on the next show or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Your list.
Exactly. Oh, such a great thing. So, yeah, it looks like great birthdays are ahead, and next week we will be back with a birthday edition, I guess.
I guess
Well,
so.
that's the closest show to both of our birthdays anyway,
Yeah,
I
it
guess.
is.
So,
Oh, and
Even to yours.
Ryan just joined just in time for the ending.
Ryan, you are always in time. I mean, he can do that.
It's fine. I keep missing his fucking shows anyway. It's so silly. I always see. I don't know why, but Facebook is stupid with the reminders and stuff. I always get a reminder that he has a show going on, like right at the end. I know Max Levine had the same problem for quite a while with Slay Radio. I don't know how if he actually fixed it somehow, but yeah, there you go. Stupid.
Well, yeah, that is silly a bit, but yeah, Facebook is like not really constant by performance when it comes to live shows, as we noticed. But
Nah.
Yep, we will see how it goes. Actually, I checked the calendar, and technically, the week after is closer to your birthday, so we can do a like 2 birthday shows after each other.
Oh no, my voice will not carry for 2 weeks in a row.
Are you sure about that? Anyway, yeah.
Magnar says, set a timer for the shows. Yeah, they're not regular in that sense, and so it's hard to set a timer.
No, I mean, I think
For Ryan's.
he... okay. Yeah, like Ryan is
Yeah,
not
he-
timing them
the-
like, yeah.
Yeah, they're kind of 20, 30, 40 seconds after us.
So,
true.
yeah. They are
So, yeah.
sort of spontaneous. A bit.
Well, not spontaneous in that sense. It's just Facebook
by time,
notifies me stupidly.
Yeah, got it.
Anyway,
Yeah, in our case, it's sort of predictable because it's Thursday evening, unless like a major disaster happens or some sort of special event
we
is
have a
going
fucking
on.
pandemic going. We still do these on every fucking Thursday.
Well, it's no better time than that for that, I guess. Yeah. Anyway, it was a lovely evening, and thank you all for participating in it and adding to it.
Yes, thank you for being lively on all the channels. YouTube has been particularly lively with some programming work. Well, maybe it is actually work, but discussions, assembly, and I don't know what they are talking about right now, but there's some talk about 3,000 euro machine industry hardware. I don't even know.
Oh, wow.
I haven't
Okay.
followed that discussion in a while, but fun to see that people are talking. That's always good.
Yeah, they definitely do. Also on IRC and also on Facebook, there were
Yeah, I noticed
some
IRC.
discussions.
I have like 107 unread messages on IRC.
You
Sorry.
can read them later.
I'll get back to that. And if Dax is listening, you were talking about the Lotus One remixes. Yes, I was.
Yes, and
yeah,
thank you for
anyway.
sending them to me as well, because now he sent them to me as well, and
Excellent.
I will just react like in written form soon as well, once we said goodbye here. But yeah, thank you very much, and thanks everyone for keeping up with us today.
Keeping up with the Commodore.
And with the
The
Commodore.
Commodore is keeping up with you.
Yep, and next week we will be back with a kind of birthday edition. I don't know what that means yet, but one
Nah.
thing is for sure.
We
I
will
get
have
to...
a candle. A candle.
Hey,
One.
candle. Well, okay. I guess it's like I'm at that age where you already start to kind of be...
Which it was your first. Hence the one candle. Yeah.
Anyway, if you
yes.
want more live shows, you know where to go. You go to Buzz Radio as well. If any other day than Thursday you want to hear anything. And, well, what we can tell you, have a nice weekend as well. Thank you again. And we have a very nice wind down for today, which is an Amiga remix.
We do indeed. And I just want to reiterate my thank you to Leia and Morty for the remix news segment.
Oh, yes, definitely. Let's not forget about that. Thank you so much
awesome,
for that.
as always. Love those. Keep them coming. And we'll put them up. Thank you.
Yep, indeed.
And indeed, thank you, all of you, for joining us tonight.
Yep, indeed. Thank you very much. And the last tune of today is Peter Clark and Guitar Slinger Plus, because we thought it's a nice wind down. So,
Indeed it is.
Goodbye.
Thank you. Bye.
This is Slay Radio, home of Commodore 64 remixes.